Hi everybody, Dr. Jen here. Happy New Year. I hope everybody is having a wonderful start to their 2017. So I just wanted to take a few minutes and talk a little bit about this idea of how we really begin to listen from the inside, to listen to what our bodies really want, and instead of going to this mind that oftentimes says what we should do and what we shouldn't do, and given that this is the beginning of the year, I know so many times, and I remember this from myself too, where people start off and they're on their latest diet and what's really going to work to kind of help them lose the pounds and all the choices that they made over the holidays. So this restriction and deprivation begins. So I want to tell you just a little story that literally just happened to me today. So I left my house super early and I had not prepared to have my lunch from my house. So I didn't pack a lunch or anything like that. So I knew I was going to be eating somewhere nearby my office. And I live in a little area of Miami where there's lots of great restaurants. And today I had one of those days, and I know you can relate, where it was a really packed day of lots of things to do. So I said, you know what, I have so many things to do. I'm just going to run to the Starbucks. It'll be quick and easy. There's some great little meals there. And then I can come back to my office, take a moment, stop, eat, and then go on with my day and my responsibilities. So it sounded like a great plan, right? And you know what they say about, if you ever want to make God laugh, make your plans. So anyhow, so I go to the Starbucks, and already I'm seeing that they don't have a lot of choices. For some reason, all the food was kind of picked over and there really wasn't too much left. I was like, okay, well, I'll ask to see if in the back they have these little wraps I like. And I was waiting there, and there's like one person who is busy helping a customer, and there's no one else helping anybody, and now the line's getting really long. So this quick and easy little Starbucks lunch meal is not turning out to be so quick and easy. And the other thing I'm noticing is I'm also noticing I'm getting really hungry. Like, I want my food, I want it now, and I probably waited a little too long to eat my lunch. And I also thought I was going to be probably getting my food a little quicker than all this was taking. And as I was really checking in, not just with my hunger, but also with really the desire of what did I really want? What was my body, what was my spirit really calling for? How did I really want to nourish myself in the moment? And what I really decided I wanted is, like, I actually don't even want that Starbucks wrap, if they even have it. That what I really want is, I want to go try that Indian restaurant around the corner that's really close by. And that is really what I want. I want to stop in my really busy day. I want to choose something that actually makes me happy and excited and gives me time to really just kind of settle in and enjoy my meal. And sometimes I really enjoy my Starbucks, but this experience of Starbucks wasn't feeling too enjoyable. So I just put down like the chips I had, and I said, you know what, I'm going to go to the Indian restaurant. And here's what I want to say to you. I had the best experience at this new Indian restaurant. First of all, it was a buffet. And so I got to be served right away. And I was really hungry at that point, that I was so glad that I didn't have to wait and order my food. The food was absolutely delicious. And I was really able to be with the food, with myself. And then I also had this beautiful interaction with the wait staff there. And it was this young woman who was really not a waitress. She was studying nursing. And so then we got to dialogue about places in Miami where she could get a job. And why I share this story is because it's a great example of what happens when we actually stop, when we really listen from the inside. And so many times, and our culture definitely teaches us this, is like we're thinking with sort of this, sometimes this very much this diet mentality of what we should do, what we shouldn't do. And also this idea of like, we have to do things quickly, which I'm certainly somebody who's guilty of that. I'm always working on, how do I slow down? How do I be more thoughtful and mindful? So anyhow, I hope you enjoyed that little story. And so the point of the story is, how do we really listen to what our body is calling for, our spirit is calling for? What is really the meaning of nourishing ourselves really well. And I will tell you, I'm now, back to my office, revived, feeling like I nourished myself really well, and also that I had this beautiful interaction. So my spirit really feels so enlivened that I can continue on with my wonderful day. So, if this topic is something that really speaks to you, how do you learn to really listen from the inside out? How do we learn to listen to the wisdom of ourselves, of our bodies, of our spirits? Then I'm going to invite you to continue this conversation with myself, Dr. Jen, with Facebook Live next Thursday. So, check out the details below. I'd love to see you there. Thank you so much.